Hello friends, today in this video I am going to cover the topic Formation of Indian National Congress along with its important sessions. This topic is already covered in Hindi. अगर आप इस वीडियो को हिंदी में देखना चाहते हैं तो लिंक आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन में मिल जाएगा. So let's begin. After the revolt of 1857, there were many political organizations which came into being, especially during 1870s and 1880s. Among these political organizations, I would like to name a few important ones. Pune Sarvajanik Sabha, Indian Association, Madras Mahajan Sabha, Bombay Presidency Association. Basically, all the organization which started before Indian National Congress actually started as a national organization with the goal to serve the nation, but got engaged in the local issues and ultimately started working mainly to solve these local issues and became regional organizations. What used to happen is nearby people used to come with their petty problems. For instance, today my cow did not give milk, or if it has given, somebody has stolen or drank it. That was just a joke. So in general, agenda of organization belonging to the pre-Congress period was reduced to regional only, and there is nothing new about it. This happens even today's time as well. You must be aware of Aam Aadmi Party. The party which started by raising national issues such as Lokpal is now reduced to a party which is primarily focusing or narrowed down to electricity and the water bill of Delhi only. So as we have seen that because the existing political organizations were mainly functioning in specific parts of India as regional organization, but at the same time British government was passing laws one after another, and these laws were showing the real face of British government, which was racial and dictator. This has caused an unrest among the people of India. And now there was a need, a dire need of an organization which can act upon national issues and fight against the British government in the language they understand. During this time, British government came with three important acts, due to which Indians finally came to the conclusion that now we cannot wait any further and there is no way other than the formation of Indian National Congress. Name of these acts were Vernacular Act 1878, Arms Act 1878, Ilbert Bill 1884. These three acts added fuel to the fire, and all Indian intellectuals met and formed the Indian National Congress in 1885. If you are interested in knowing Vernacular Act and Ilbert Bill in detail, please check out the animated videos on both these topics at Bookstawa. Also, I have made the link available in description. Now here comes the twist in the story. The founder of Indian National Congress was not an Indian. Rather, it was a retired civil servant whose name was A.O. Hume. It was A.O. Hume who gathered all the Indian intellectuals to form Indian National Congress. First, there is an amazing quote which I would like to share with you. A goal properly set is halfway reached. Setting a goal actually helps in pushing us to our limits, so I encourage you to have a goal in whatever you do. On the similar lines, we have also set a goal of 300 likes for this video. If you find this video useful, hit the like button to smash the goal we have set for this video. And do share this video with Suman, Raman, Aman and Tapan. Okay, let's get back to our topic. And for the very reason that the founder of Congress was a retired British officer, so it was obvious that there were some raised eyebrows. So the motive with which Congress was established was in question, and hence it led to two theories which explains the formation of Indian National Congress. First theory is called the nationalist theory and the other one is called safety valve theory. So far in this video we have been looking at the nationalist theory only. Nationalist theory says that there was a need of an organization which can deal with national issues and fight with Britishers in their own language. In the support of nationalist theory, G.K. Gokhale has given a statement which seems very logical and valid. He said, if Indian National Congress was started by an Indian, Britishers would have suppressed it by any means. For this reason, Indian National Congress took help of British official, that is A.O. Hume. Second theory related to the formation of Indian National Congress is called safety valve theory. This is really amazing. In order to understand this, we need to first look at what a safety valve is. Best example of safety valve is pressure cooker. You all have seen pressure cooker, right? On the top of this, there is a valve. Its basic function is to sense the pressure of steam in the cooker. Whenever the pressure increases in the cooker, it gets open and lets the steam come out of the cooker. As a result, the pressure gets normalized within the cooker. It is very important because if the extra steam is not released in a timely manner, it may lead to a serious issue. So in case of cooker, whenever pressure rises, safety valve not only helps release pressure but also make a whistle sound to inform us that the pressure has increased and an action is needed. Lord Dufferin, who remained viceroy from 1884 to 1888, wanted Indian National Congress to act like a safety valve, which means whenever there is an unrest among Indians at the grassroots level, the Congress leader can listen to their concern and settle the unrest. And for the cases where the anger among the general public is high and Congress finds it difficult to handle, in such cases, Congress can take up their request to the British, and this will act as an early warning to the British government, and hence they can take timely action. Not only this, since Congress chose to fight through peaceful methods, general public has a hope that now at least someone is fighting for their cause and they may continue to work on their regular business or work. So this is all about safety valve theory. This term, safety valve, was coined by Lala Lajpat Rai when he mentioned about it for the first time in his newspaper Young India in 1916. This is almost like 30 years from the time Indian National Congress was started. Now let's look at the sequence of events which took place and led to the formation of Indian National Congress. In December 1884, E.O. Hume called for a meeting at Madras where 17 intellectuals joined. In this meeting, people decided to form a national organization to be called as Indian National Congress. In the beginning, the objective to make such an organization was just to bring all the Indian intellectuals on a single platform and initiate a political dialogue between British government and Indian intellectuals. So the date was decided as the last 3 days of the next year, that is December 1885. It was also decided that all the intellectuals who wished to join this platform should meet on the given days at Pune to discuss the future strategies to fight the British government. But during this period, cholera spread across Pune and the location was changed at the last moment. Now the location was changed to Bombay. So first Congress session was organized from December 29th to 31st December 1885 at Gokuldas Tejpal Sanskrit College, Bombay. A.O. Hume already took the permission from Viceroy Lord Dufferin to use this place for this meeting and session. There were a total of 72 members who attended this first session of Congress. Most of them were lawyers by profession, and there were no ladies who attended this first session. A.O. Hume led the meeting by telling everyone the reason for assembling, and he also mentioned the objective of Indian National Congress. Along with this, he also laid down a couple of rules for the functioning of Indian National Congress. So the rules for the functioning are as follows. There shall be a Congress session every year, mostly in last 3 days of the year. Every session will start with delegates voting to elect the president of that particular session. In each session, issues of national importance only will be discussed. At the end, resolutions will be passed based on the discussion. And Congress needs to work on these resolutions for the complete year till next session where it will try to convince British government via methodology it chose. Methodology which Congress chose to convince British government was PPP model, that is prayer, petition and protest. Indian National Congress chose PPP model because early nationalists had firm belief in British government. Also, they never considered riot and vandalism as an option to fight with British. So in the first session of Congress, W.C. Banerjee, that is Vomesh Chand Banerjee, was elected as the president of Congress. W.C. Banerjee was a famous lawyer of his time. So as I mentioned earlier, Indian National Congress has decided that after every session, couple of resolutions will be passed and will be strategically taken to the British government to convince them to accept the demands. After the first session of Indian National Congress, there were 9 resolutions passed. Of these 9 resolutions, we will discuss the 3 most important resolutions. First one was to reduce military expenditure. As Congress as a whole believed that British government is unnecessarily spending too much on the military, which is affecting the economy of India. Other resolution passed was related to civil service exam. In those days, this exam was held only at London, and since most of Indians who were interested to join the services could not afford to attend it at London, so Congress demanded to arrange this exam in India as well. Another resolution passed was related to the formation of new legislative council at Northwest Frontier Province, Sindh and Awadh. Although Lord Dufferin was aware of each and every activity of Indian National Congress since its inception, in the beginning his outlook was neutral to it. But as soon as he got to know that 9 resolution has been passed by the Congress, he started to demean the Congress. He tried to show that the Congress is just a group of 70 to 80 peoples and nothing more than that. It does not represent India and its people. Lord Dufferin referred to Indian National Congress as a microscopic minority. So, this is all about the establishment of Indian National Congress. This is part 1 of the series. Here we discuss formation of Indian National Congress, its objective, how it used to function, etc. Also, we have seen the first session of Congress in detail. In the part 2 of this series, we are going to cover all the sessions of Congress along with important details, that too in an interesting way, where we will discuss not only the session but the background of each session as well. This will make it easy for you to remember the details. There are lots of animated videos on history available at Bookstawa channel which might interest you. If you find this video useful, then do give us a thumbs up and also share the video along with your friends and colleagues. And if you would like to continue watching such an amazing videos, do subscribe to our channel Bookstawa. Thanks for watching Bookstawa.